Peace, peace, visionaries. It's Goddess Kai with Envisions Tarot, and I am here to do your Pisces full moon reading. So, this is going to be a collective general reading for the Pisces full moon, of course. So, it's not going to resonate with everyone. If you would like to book a private reading, information is in the description box below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment if this resonates with you. All of my September babies, September birthdays, your readings are 20% off for the entire month of September. So if you would like to take advantage of that special, the information for the discounts is below. Okay, cool. So Pisces full moon. I feel like this is going to be a time of heightened psychic abilities, heightened intuition, but it feels very elusive for some reason. It feels like illusions are being revealed so that they are cut away. I feel like there's this energy of, I don't know. It's like the lines are blurred. I'm hearing blurred lines. It's like deciphering what's real and what's not. Trouble deciphering what's real and what's not for this full moon energy. Or if you have been having difficulties trying to figure out what the truth is being illuminated. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be something that you already knew, I feel. It feels like you already knew this. Even though the moon energy brings a lot of uncertainty and can make you fall subject to illusions, I feel more so High Priestess energy where your gut has been telling you the entire time what it is that you needed to know. Okay? But let's just get into the energy here and see what we have or what we need to know about this Pisces full moon cycle. Okay? We have will. What is within your will to do? I'm looking at this moon cycle as well on this card. And then we have bull, which is sacrifice. Wow. Okay, so with this Pisces full moon energy, you know, full moons are about releasing. Full moons are about surrender. It is also about acceptance. But there's something, and then the moon just slid right out the deck. Like, it just slid out the deck as I'm shuffling. What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to sacrifice for the life you want? Is what I just heard. What are you willing to release? What are you willing to let go of? When you are thinking on this, Spirit is telling you to be truthful and honest about the situation and with yourself. I'm seeing that there's this desire for great change, because I'm just looking at all the lightning bolts, and it just looks very, very intense. And it just feels like the change that's needed in our lives is so great that we are going to have to be the ones to make the change. Two of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Yep. There is something that has to be sacrificed. Something has to be put down. Our time has to be better used. Yep, Four of Swords. It's something about our time. It's something about time here. The Lovers, Gemini energy. The Six of Cups. Six, six, six. Okay. Ooh, too many cards been flipped over. Hold on. Because we got the Six of Wands, the Lovers is a 6, and then we got the Six of Cups. Balance, harmony, love. Three of Cups. The Five of Swords. Yep. The Page of Wands. Energy at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. But this is just this is just telling me that not only is your intuition popping, your emotions are taking a hit. Is how this is feeling. Okay? Making better use of our time. Although time is an illusion, and although wow, okay, Spirit is giving me this two ways. On the one hand, we have all the time in the world. On the other hand, we don't have any time left at all. Okay, that is how they're giving me this energy. They're telling me on one hand, we have all the time in the world to experience success, love, joy, harmony, to celebrate. We have all the time in the world for that. But what we don't have time for is the illusion that certain things are working when they're not. Okay? Spirit is saying with this moon energy, we have to be willing to sacrifice the amount of time we spend focusing on the past or holding on to the past. We have to sacrifice our past for our future. But it's really all about, do we have the will to make that sacrifice? We've been wasting entirely too much time romanticizing the past. We have been subjecting ourselves to the illusions of the past. It's time for us to put the past down. It's time for us to sacrifice the past for a better and more fulfilling present, which will lead into a successful and more fulfilling future. I'm looking at this Six of Wands and this Three of Cups, and it just feels like celebratory. It's a good time, because it's something about time here that's just being pressed right now. And I don't want to take up too much of y'all time. Now is the time to be happy. Now is the time to experience joy. Now is the time to get together with other people. Now is the time to celebrate your wins. Now is the time for you to celebrate how far you've come. It's time to celebrate your ride into the future. There's something that you're accomplishing by letting the past go and sacrificing the past. There's something being gained here. We have the Four of Swords and the Five of Swords. So it feels like now is the time for you to really think on things. What are you willing? Wow, okay, so it just feels like to me, are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to do to ensure this level of success and happiness and joy and celebration? What are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to sacrifice your past for a happier future or no? It may, whatever the sacrifice is, whatever sacrifice is being made, it's not going to be easy. It's going to make you emotional, but you know it has to be done too. You know what I'm saying? You know it has to be done. You know it has to be done. Sometimes you have to put yourself above others. That's kind of how this is feeling to me with this Four of Swords, Five of Swords, the Lovers, the Page of Wands. It's like you have to put yourself above others. You have to put your happiness ahead of everybody else's. You can't sacrifice your happiness for someone else. And that's what you're doing. For someone else or for something else. Whether this be societal standards or a belief system that you just can't let go of, whatever the case may be, you can't sacrifice your happiness for that. Just because you believe something is real doesn't mean it is, and that's the reason why this Pisces full moon energy is telling you to really cut through the illusions and trust your gut instincts, because these outdated thoughts or beliefs or relationships or jobs, whatever the case may be, is only leaving you feeling defeated. It's making you feel defeated. It's making you feel like you've wasted your time. So stop wasting your time. Stop sacrificing your time. But ultimately, it's up to you. It's within your will. It's within your power to make the necessary adjustments that need to be made. This could have to do with the relationship. But I do feel like this is more so about you being at harmony and at peace with yourself, not sacrificing your connection with self for others. See? Death. Scorpio energy. There's gonna have to be sacrifices made. The Nine of Cups, if you want to achieve your wish fulfillment. It feels like when you end something, when you stop putting your time and energy and effort into something, that is when your wish fulfillment meets you. The Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay. This transformation that you're making is going to definitely make you more confident in yourself. You're going to see yourself differently. You're going to see yourself as deserving. You're going to see yourself as abundant. You're going to see yourself as capable of achieving whatever goals or dreams that you have. Okay? But it isn't until you make this sacrifice. Whatever needs to end, that's the sacrifice. The ending of a past situation or outdated situation, the end of wasting your time living in the past, wasting your time dealing with someone that you've been dealing with for a long time, or at a job that you've been in with for an extended period of time, whatever the case may be. This ending brings success. It brings joy. It brings celebration. It brings all of that. You have to stick to your guns, though, is how I'm feeling. It's like you have to stick to it. Once you make your decision, stick to it. Don't let anybody get in the way. Don't let anyone or anything, not even you, get in the way of what it is that you are trying to achieve. You have to become one with yourself. I'm hearing get into agreement with you. Your human self, your spiritual self need to be in agreement. You can't be on different pages. Okay? And there's this need for you to be willing to experience a new adventure. It's going to be a new adventure getting to know yourself again. Getting to know who you are, what it is that you want. It is going to be a very emotional transition, but your higher self knows that this is what you need in order to progress. The Knight of Swords. It's time for you to get focused on your intentions. Make sure that you are very clear in your intentions as well when you're setting them with this full moon energy. Be clear, okay? Be clear. Don't lie to yourself. Don't try to fall for any illusions. Don't try to create any illusions. Don't try to do none of that, okay? Be honest with yourself. Listen to your intuition. Trust your gut to help you navigate the intentions that you really need to be setting, okay? The Seven of Pentacles. Again, reevaluate your intentions, okay? Look at what is working in your life and what is not. I feel like I'm repeating myself. This message is strong because it's coming out a lot. It has come out a lot. It's time to reevaluate your intentions. It is within your will to figure out what it is that needs to be released. You know what needs to be released. You know already. You know what needs to be sacrificed. Your ego. Ooh, okay. So ultimately, this is definitely the death of the ego because you're only trying to make something happen or make something work with something or work in a situation because you're used to it, or you may feel prideful about letting it go. You may feel like it's a failure in some way, shape, or form. That's not the case. Death to the ego. Sacrifice your ego. It's within your will to do so. Sacrifice your ego, get everything you want. It's kind of funny. That's really how it's going. Sacrifice your ego, you get everything you want, but it's time to reevaluate your intentions. Look at why you want something. Look at what it is that you want. Is it in alignment with what you really need? All of that is being illuminated with this energy. The Seven of Wands, resistance. You may receive some backlash. You may come across some adversity, but stand your ground. Once you set your intention, stand your ground. Again, don't let anyone or anything get in the way of your Nine of Cups. Your wish fulfillment, your dream come true. Don't let anybody, including yourself, get in the way of what it is that you are trying to achieve. Make the necessary sacrifices, make the necessary changes, put an end to certain things. Stop wasting your time on things that aren't giving back to you. Stop wasting time on things that aren't bringing you success. Stop wasting time on things that aren't bringing you joy and happiness and free-spirited energy. Stop wasting time on things that make you feel energetically depleted. Stop wasting time on things that you just can't seem to win. Stop wasting your time. You got all the time in the world for your Nine of Cups energy. You got all the time in the world for your dreams. You don't have time for this other stuff, though. It's time for you to stand up for what it is that you want. It's time for you to stand up and believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, your goals. That is your intention. That should be the intention you're setting. The courage, the confidence, the will to sacrifice anything that's standing in the way of you receiving what your heart truly desires. Stand up for it. Stand on it. Stand on it. When you make a decision, stand on it. Don't go back to it. And then we have the World. Yep. Lesson learned. Oh, this card just got to come out, huh? Oh, I like it too. The Ten of Pentacles. The Page of Swords. Excuse me. And the Eight of Wands. I'm here for it. So it just feels like to me this moon energy that's coming in is closing out a particular cycle in your life that has been around for a while. Okay, I do pick that up with the World and the Ten of Pentacles here. But I do also feel like this is a new chapter that's beginning that promises abundance in a way that you don't expect. Is kind of how this is feeling. Okay, I feel like this cycle that's closing is going to bring you the tools and the knowledge and the wisdom that you need in order for you to see that it was all worth it. With this, with this page of swords coming in, I feel like this is definitely a brand new way of thinking. This is a brand new way of thinking about money, a brand new way of thinking about relationships, a brand new way of thinking about career. It's about the stability and security that you have within your life and the things that make you feel that way. You have a new perspective on that. You have a new outlook. And I feel like this new outlook motivates you to move forward with this Eight of Wands. I feel like things begin moving as you change your outlook on something, or you change your perspective or your view. And I feel like this view is accepting the truth and no longer subjecting yourself to illusions. I like it. I do. Okay. So that's what I have for you. I do hope that this reading resonates with you, and I look forward to talking to you guys very soon. In the meantime, in between time, please take care of yourself, set those intentions, take a spiritual bath, meditate, whatever the case may be. Ask your guides, your ancestors, God, spirit, source, universe, whatever, for assistance in releasing anything that is standing in the way of your happiness, anything that's standing in the way of your goals, dreams, aspirations, anything that's standing in the way of your confidence. Ask them to help you release it. Sacrifice it. Sacrifice it. Write it down. Burn it. Write it down and burn it. And release it to the universe so that you're able to free up your energy to receive what it is that you truly deserve. Okay? So, I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Take care.